The blizzard screamed her death sentence. Blood froze on Commander Elena Voss's lips as she whispered one name into the cums. Kara Y. Silence. Then the howl of warfang predators, and a single, tiny paw print in the snow beside her broken body. 2 hours earlier, the Aegis Dawn was humanity's pride. First contact mission to the ice moon THRENOS-9. Elena Voss, 28. Special Forces. Now, diplomatic security. Her job, protect Ambassador Caravale. During talks with the Vakash hegemony, the Vakash were 9 feet tall, armored skin, 4 eyes. They called humans soft meat. Caravale called them our new allies. She was wrong. The treaty signing was a trap. V.A. Kesh warlord. Krutar declared humans genetic thieves for surviving Earth's collapse. His sentence, death by exposure. 1 human dies. The rest watch. Kara didn't hesitate. She pointed at Elena. Her. She's expendable. Betrayal doesn't hurt. It burns cold, like THRENOS-9. They stripped Elena's thermal armor, broke her locator beacon, threw her from the cliff into the storm basin. Temperature, -80 Celsius. Survival. Time, 11 minutes. The Vakash laughed. The human delegation watched. Kara. Vale turned away. Everybody believed she would die. They were right. For 10 minutes, then he found her. He was small, maybe knee-high. White fur, matted with ice. 6 legs. 2 big black liquid eyes. A Vakesh cub, the most feared predator species in the sector. As a toddler, he shouldn't have been outside the citadel. Cublings die in 30 seconds without heat cradles. This one was hunting ice-mice. He sniffed Elena's frozen face, tilted his head. Then he did something impossible. He sang. A low, vibrating hum that made the air shimmer. The ice around Elena's chest cracked. Heat bloomed under her ribs. Not fire, not tech, something biological. Her lungs seized, then inflated, alive. For now, the cub dragged a chunk of thermal lichen to her mouth, forced her to chew. It tasted like batteries and blood. It kept her heart beating. Night fell. The predators came. Warfang 2, 800 pounds of claws and hunger, slammed into their ice cave. Elena couldn't move, couldn't fight. The cub stood between them. He was the size of the Warfang's tooth. He sang again, different. Tone sharp, shattering. The Warfang's eyes exploded. It dropped dead. The cub looked at. Elena blinked, then curled against her broken arm and fell. A sleep date as she named him Ash, because he was born in the cold. But he brought warmth. Ash couldn't talk. But he understood. She taught him rock, paper, scissors using frozen pebbles. He cheated. Always picked Sing and shattered her pebbles. She told him about Earth, about oceans, about dogs. He brought her a frozen 3-nose eel. She pretended to eat it. He knew she was lying. He sang until she actually swallowed. Day 4. Her leg was infected. Black. Dead. She used a shard of her broken visor to cut it off. No anesthetic. Only Ash's song to keep her conscious. She screamed into his fur. He absorbed the sound. Took her pain. His white fur turned gray at the tips. Why? She rasped. Why help me? He pressed his cold nose to her forehead, and for 1 second, she saw his memory. A Vakesh female, his mother executed by Krutar. Her crime? Mercy to a lesser species. Her last word, Sungtuash, protect. Caravale didn't just betray Elena. She betrayed the mission by giving Krutar the coordinates to Earth. Elena's backup comes Chip. Buried under her skin, suddenly beeps. 1 word, found you. It wasn't rescued. It was Krutar. He'd tracked Ash's royal song signature. Bring me the cub, human, and you live. His voice boomed from the drone. Refuse, and I glass your planet from orbit. Elena looked at Ash. He was playing with her dog tags. He was just a kid. Go, she whispered. Run. Ash shook his head. sang one note. The drone exploded. Cruter's voice returned, static-filled. So, the blood song lives. Then you both die slower. The storm basin started to move. Crutahar was triggering a tectonic collapse. Bury them alive. They ran to Lena on one leg, Gash guiding her through ice tunnels. Behind them, the world cracked open. A slab of ice spears down. Ash shoves Elena clear. The ice crushes the spot where he stood. Silence. Then a small gray paw waves from under a snowdrift. He's fine. He's laughing. They escape into the Sky Tomb's ancient Vikesh burial site. Forbidden, no. One follows you here, because the dead don't stay dead. The Sky Tombs were full of statues, Vikesh warriors, all with their throats sung open in the center. Throne and a mural. It showed a tiny Vikesh cub standing over a battlefield of corpses. Galactic leaders bowed before it. The inscription is translated by Elena's dying HUD. Beware the blood-song cub, he who sings the death of armies. The last heir of the void. Emperor. Ash wasn't just royal. He was the last of a species that once ruled 40 systems. By voice alone, the Vikesh killed their own emperors 200 years ago because they feared the power. Cruthar didn't want to kill Ash. He wanted to control him. Turn him into a weapon against Earth. Elena sank to her knees. You're a god. And you're wasting time on me? Ash sang, softly. Her HUD translated the frequency. You did not leave me? The thermal lichen Ash fed her. It was Vikesh royal jelly. It's rewriting her DNA. She's healing too fast. Becoming stronger. Footsteps Kara Vale. Alive. With a human strike team. Thank God, Kara gasped. We came to Ash growled. The first sound of anger he'd ever made. Enough, creature, Kara snapped. She pulled a sonic collar. Project Omega was a success. We engineered the distress call. We needed Cruthar to reveal the cub. Lena's blood went cold. You planned this? You left me to die as bait? For Earth, Kara said. No apology. The Vikesh Empire will fall if we control the blood song. Sacrifices must be. Ash lunged. Kara fired the collar. It clamped around his neck. He screamed, not in pain. In betrayal, his song cut off. The gray in his fur spread to black. His power, our command. Kara smiled. Load him up. The strike team advanced. Elena looked at Ash. His big eyes were dull. Defeated, she made her choice. Elena moved faster than humanly possible. The royal jelly had changed her. She broke the first soldier's arm, stole his plasma rifle, shot the second in the knee. The third, she sang a broken, human imitation of Ash's note. It shattered his visor. Kara stared. What are you? I'm expendable, remember? Elena said. She ripped the sonic collar off Ash. Her hands burned to the bone. Ash gasped. Light returned to his eyes, but he was weak. The Sky Tomb shook. Crutahar's fleet had arrived. They were bombing the surface to kill them all. No way out, Kara laughed, bleeding. You die as a traitor, Voss. Elena looked at the throne, at the mural, at Ash. Not today, she said. She lifted Ash onto the Void Emperor's throne. Sing, she told him. Sing like your mother wanted. Sing for us. I stood. Black fur cracked with veins of gold. He was no longer a cub. He opened his mouth, and the sky broke. His blood song hit the Vikesh fleet in orbit. Every warlord ship, every weapon, every soldier that had ever harmed an innocent. Their armor sang with resonance, then imploded. Silence. Over. THRENOS-9. Over the sector. Cruter's flagship fell like a dead star. Ash collapsed, small again. Just a cub, exhausted, dying. His eyes closed. His breathing stopped. Elena screamed his name, shaking him. For 8 seconds, the universe held its breath. Then his chest hitched. One tiny, defiant hum. He's alive, but fading. Kara was arrested by the surviving human fleet. Her last words to Elena. You chose an alien, over your own species. Lena carried Ash onto the rescue ship. I chose the better human, she said. 1 month later, Earth, the United Nations wanted Ash to study. To weaponize, Elena stood before the entire Security Council. Ash was on her shoulder. His fur was white again, but the tips stayed gold. He's not a weapon, Elena said. He's a kid. And he's under my protection, the Council General scoffed. And if we take him? Elena didn't answer. Ash did. He yawned. A tiny, harmless sound. Every glass in the chamber cracked. The council voted 27-0. Ash was granted Terran, citizenship first of his kind. That night, Elena found him staring at the stars at 309. Do you miss it? She asked. He sang one note. Her HUD translated it home. She picked him up. Then we'll go back. Together. No one gets left alone again. He pressed his forehead to hers, and she understood. He wasn't talking about THRENOS-9. He was talking about her. Elena's blood test came back. The royal jelly didn't just heal her. It made her the first human with Vakish bloodsong markers. Dormant. For now, she was left to die alone in the dark. But the bravest soul in the galaxy was just a cub with a song, and he taught humanity one truth. Monsters aren't born, they're made, and sometimes they're unmade, by love.